on Southeast Wax Road.
That's up. The last fucking one is bullshit too. Oh my shit. Get off my shit. Okay.
Traffic circle, take the third exit onto 180th Avenue Southeast, Southeast Wax Road. Exit the traffic circle onto 180th Avenue Southeast. Continue on 180th Avenue Southeast for 3/4 of a mile.
What up, guys? How you guys doing? What's up, Melissa? How's everyone doing tonight?
In a quarter mile, turn left on the Southeast 256th Street.
Headed to Seattle tonight. Finish up what I need to do, and then to the racetrack.
Turn left onto Southeast 256th Street.
Got sprint car races this weekend, so we'll be doing that live too. Got a buddy flying in. I gotta pick him up.
Continue on Southeast 256th Street for 1 mile.
Shenanigans. How's everyone tonight? It's hump day tomorrow. How's everyone's week going so far? It's been pretty chill for myself. Check engine light. I don't have my freaking scan.
Stay on Southeast 256th Street.
It did detail underneath the hood, so I don't know if I sprayed something. Maybe it should have gotten much of a good spray. I don't know. It's the only thing I've done to it, really. What's everyone up to this evening? I gotta go around one more time. kind to be going to Seattle right now. Seriously. I've been hanging out in, shit, where the fuck have I been? Maple Valley. Detailed the van, cleaned everything up. Just took it easy today, and then I just got to do one drop in Seattle. So I'll do that first thing in the morning. And then I got some other errands to do, a little bit of running around. I got to grab some front brakes for this freaking thing. Really, pretty worn down.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto 148th Avenue Southeast. Turn right onto 148th Avenue Southeast.
We got the sprint car races this weekend up at Skagit Raceway. I think it's like an hour south of the Canadian border up in Washington.
Continue on 148th Avenue Southeast for 3/4
We'll
of
be
a
doing
mile.
that. I'm assuming Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not really sure what's going on Friday night, but I know Saturday, Sunday. We'll be getting all sorts of shenanigans, I'm sure, like always. Got my new, this year's new race uniform. It'll be coming in Friday, so I'll go pick that up in Everett. Pretty snazzy. Kind of excited.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto 148th Avenue Southeast, Southeast 240th Street.
Mash around the back roads of Washington right now. Snaking our way over to Seattle. How's everyone's night going? Top 3 people.
Take the next left onto 148th Avenue Southeast, Southeast 240th Street. Then turn right onto 148th Avenue Southeast. Take the next right onto 148th Avenue Southeast. Continue on 148th Avenue Southeast for 2 miles.
How's everyone doing this evening or afternoon, wherever it is you're tuning in from? I'm out here in Washington right now. Be in Seattle in like 30 minutes. What's up, buddy? Right on. What's up, buddy?
Take the next left onto Southeast 208th Street. 3 miles.
I'll sleep underneath the freeway tonight, actually. Ah, shit. Freaking light bulb for the tail now that I think about it. Dang it. Fancy. Oh shit. Get on that. That's not good. What's everyone up to this evening? Maybe up to Seattle.
straight onto South 212th Street.
Fucking whistling. How's on this fucking whistling? It's catching wind.
Continue straight onto South 212th Street.
Fuck, dude. I love lights like this. It's just red for no reason.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto the Washington 167 North ramp to Renton.
Ranton.
Turn left onto the Washington 167 North ramp.
Ranton. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? You being a good boy? Yeah, we're just going down the road a little bit, but like 15 more minutes, buddy.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto Washington 167 North.
There's something that's whistling. That's annoying as shit. I need to figure out what that is. Fucking sticky thing won't stay on the back of the damn phone. Keeps falling off.
405 south exit. Continue on I-405 south for 2 miles.
What's up, Jay? Sorry, I'm trying to fuck with the phone, drive. Stupid sticky thing on the back of my phone. I keep putting new ones on there, but they just don't stick to this particular phone for some reason. I don't know why. After a while, they just freaking come loose. What's up with you tonight, man?
2 miles. Use the right 2 lanes to take the I-5 north exit towards Seattle.
I apologize if my phone falls again. Keep my hand on it, actually. There we go. Piss me off. Stupid fuck. This one seems to work alright. Pain in the ass. Shit. Gotta go this way. Way over here. Yeah, Jordan, I'm about to come into Seattle. What's going on with you tonight, buddy? How's everyone doing? Sorry, I didn't see the comments. Looking around my other phone. Seattle for the rest of the evening, and then I dip out first thing in the morning. Headed further north. Got Skagit Raceway this weekend for the sprint car races. Sprint car races are where it's at. I do transport, but I don't drive big truck anymore. I've got a Mercedes Sprinter van now. Wait. Shit. Dude, I am having a hell of a time with these mounts. Sorry, guys. Texas, right on. I can't barely see. I'm sorry, guys. The phone's kind of far. My mount's all jacked up right now. I see one of you's out in Seattle. That's awesome. I got a couple of homies out here. Fort Worth, Texas. Out by Dallas. I picked up a bunch of Humvees out in Fort Worth one time, a few years back. Sorry the camera's on an angle. My freaking mounts. I'm having problems with all my mounts tonight. I cleaned the van, did a bunch of shit, so maybe there's something on the windshield now that shit don't want to stick. The shit don't want to stick to the back of my phone either. I'm horrible. But this is the time to be rolling into Seattle right now for sure. Fucking no traffic. I'll be getting out going north, so I won't be hitting any traffic in the morning. I'll hit a little bit, but not much. But yeah, you definitely want to come into Seattle in the evening. Yeah, I always come into Seattle either wee hours of the morning or late like this. So I gotta drop. Shit, they're like kind of right underneath one of the highways out here. I forget which one. I usually come wee hours in the morning for them, and then I just lay over there for a few hours and then deliver first thing, and then I cut out. I've got to go further north, about an hour south of the Canadian border, so when I leave here in the morning, I shouldn't hit too much traffic going north. Yeah, I try to be out of Seattle no later. gotta get over
Turn
one.
right. Merge on the South Spokane
I try to get out of Seattle no later than 1. If I get caught up past 1, I'm kind of fucked. Yeah, I learned Seattle a long time ago. I do Seattle, San Francisco, LA, Portland, all that shit.
Continue on South Spokane Street for half a mile. Something
furniture designs or some shit. They're right up here. That's fucking no parking signs. Can't park here. They probably spent a couple $1,000s just on fucking parking signs. And guess what? I'm still not gonna follow the rules. Oh, what the fuck's all this fencing? Oh, that's new. That shit wasn't there the last time I was here. Yeah, no, traffic, it gets pretty bad out here. I'd say the worst place though is Hookin, LA, by far. Takes the cake probably for traffic. The Bay Area gets bad. I'd say the Bay Area is actually worse than this. This seems to flow better. I don't know, it's weird. Seattle's definitely its own flavor. I don't like it out here, that's for sure. Good money over here, though. Yeah, dude, all this fencing's fucking new. God dang it. I haven't been down here for like, I don't know. I haven't picked up from them in a couple weeks. They didn't do over here, though.
Turn right toward East Marginal Way South, then turn left onto East Marginal Way South.
We're gonna go over here.
Turn left onto Duwamish Avenue South.
Yeah.
Your destination is on the right.
There's all these trucks and shit parked over here. We gotta deliver this building right here to the right. So we'll just chill right here. We'll sleep underneath the freeway. Yeah, no, dude, I feel you. Traffic out here sucks, but I don't know, it's part of living out here. If you don't like it, move. Hey, you know what the traffic's like in Alaska? The only time there's traffic is when the fucking caribou herd's crossing the highway and shit. It's cool out here though. You know, there's a lot of cool shit out here to come out and see though. I couldn't live out here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let me flip that around. You turn the lights off. Fuck fuck is that, an ice chest over there? Interesting. Yeah, probably not, but I got let's just say this is the last van you want to fuck with. There's things in here. It'll be the last fucking van they fuck with, that's for sure. Let's get this on the screen and then I can leave this. Yeah, it's kind of shady over in this area for sure, but it is what it is. I'm used to it. Let me see if I can mirror this onto the TV. Smart view. Continue. Just thinking. I don't think it's been on long enough yet. Dave, your battery's dying. You need to charge that shit. Maybe we'll put a little spin on it. Alrighty, buddy. You ready? Ready to be here? Oh, Pooh ears. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Come on. Bear. Pooh Bear. I guess I just turn my lights completely the fuck out, and then I don't have to worry about. Anyway, come on, fuck with me. In this run, I gotta charge some stuff up, so I gotta run the fucking inverter. The inverter. How about? You're such a good boy. Yeah, you go. I did. I entertained the shit out of myself. I'll stop along the way. There's all sorts of things I'll go off and check out. I don't know. I can entertain myself. I do. I spend a lot of time on the road. I spend a lot of time out by myself a lot. And I'm fine with it. It works out well. Actually, do you want the rest of these? Eat the rest of these. It's actually pretty chill out here right now tonight. There's usually hell of people over here, like tents and all sorts of shit. It's like they came through here and cleaned us up. That's pretty nice. It's the industrial area, so it's just common. Eat all those, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, I got a bunch of spots though pinned out in different areas that I go through regularly. So like Seattle, I've got like a bunch of spots like in the middle of Seattle that actually are pretty quiet and chill little spots. I've found this one spot recently. It's right over I-5. It's weird little cutoff area. It's got literally 3 parking spots right there. There's kind of like a path, so I guess people park there and walk or whatever. It's a nice spot to go there for the night though. I do like that spot. Shit, I started driving in high school. I started out hauling cattle. 20 years. I've owned my own business, my own transport company now for 10 years. 9 or 10, something like that. Eat your cookies. Eat your cookies, buddy. Little man. He's such a good boy. Yeah, I guess that's what kind of keeps me entertained is him. He had a sister. I had to put her down. Her heart started going out back in September. So there was 3 of us. Now there's just me and him. They've been with me a long time. 10 years. Yeah, I've been driving a long time. I like driving. I definitely like driving. I've done it off and on, but the last 10 years, that's all I've done. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm the best, but I'm a good driver. The whole time I've been doing this, I've had like 1 accident, but it wasn't reported or anything. The guy, I think he fell asleep and kind of drifted into me coming into Texas on the 10 out of Louisiana. It was the wee hours of the morning, and he didn't fuck my truck up. My lug nut on the dually, they stick out hella far, so they cut his car open like a can. And he wound up spun off onto the side, and I helped him change his tire and whatnot, but that's the only accident I've really been in the whole time I've been driving. So, and other than like a motorcycle accident, I got in a pretty gnarly motorcycle accident about 10 years ago. I've really been in car accidents. I'm pretty good at driving. It's more, I think, of like expecting or preparing someone to do that stupid ass thing. And when I started riding motorcycle, that actually taught me to be a better driver, because it made me a hell of a lot more aware of my surroundings and what's going on. And so when you start riding, you start then driving a little differently, because you're paying more attention, like people that are on bikes and things like that, things you wouldn't necessarily, not that you're not paying attention for it, but you're now looking for it, you know? What's up, Bubba's? Being a good boy? Poo? Well, I'm super happy the feed went tonight. I think I had up almost 300 people tuned in at one point. YouTube's been fucking with my shit. I don't know, this last week, it's been pretty dead again. They did this to me again a couple weeks ago, the same shit. So I hope the feed stays good, because I'm going to do a live feed of the sprint car races up in Skagit Saturday night. Possibly Friday night. I'm not really sure what's going on Friday night, but for sure Saturday night, and then possibly again Sunday night. I only have Saturday night, but the schedule I got is for the racer that's racing, so he might be scheduled only for Saturday, but there might be races for like the 310s or the 360s might be racing maybe Friday night. He's not racing that, he's racing the 410s. I pay myself pretty fucking well. Yeah, I do all right. And it gives me the ability to kind of make my own schedule. So like this drop, I was really honestly technically supposed to do this yesterday and or today, and I just took it easy today. I detailed the van really good, cleaned a bunch of shit up, told them I'll be in the morning to come drop all. I got a mirror to drop to them. I do antique furniture now. But yeah, once I do this, I'm done for 2 weeks. So I'll be up here for a little while, and then I gotta go south and hand off some stuff and grab some other stuff, and then I'll come back out this way, and then I gotta go up into Idaho next run. Got the Moye mud bogs coming up May 9th, Mother's Day weekend. Moye mud bogs. Poo. Yeah, I'm super happy though. I was having problems with the back door not sealing, the side door not sealing right. Apparently the doors just need to be adjusted, so I just kind of tinkered with a lot of shit today. It was a fairly productive day, but easy. Changed some wiring on a couple things, rerouted some wiring for my inverter and the heater and whatnot. Kind of cleaned things up a little bit, made it a little nicer. Tucked the wires away. Where's everyone tuning in from tonight? Want some water, buddy? Bingo sticker. What's up, Craig? How you doing tonight, buddy? Just chilling in the van underneath the freeway. It's like 90 something or some shit. We are currently underneath the 99. It's quite loud. When cars actually drive over it. Whatever. It's a different life for sure. It's not for everyone. You definitely don't want to have like family and a whole bunch of shit going on. I mean, it depends, I guess, on what you do. Transport's a very big industry, and there's a lot of shit you can do. You can do local haul or you can do long haul. My longest stint on the road was 2.5 months. I was gone. So I mean, it just depends on what you get into. But you can dabble in it, doing some other things, and seeing if it's something you'd like to actually do. Oh, I'm not doing anything special, man. Just doing my part to make that little corner of the world go round. Everyone has their part. Everyone does a little something, bring something into the mix. But yeah, I'm just chilling tonight. My feed's actually going good. YouTube's just been, Nazi YouTube's been just restricting the hell out of my shit. So I don't know what's been going on, but it's nice to see there's some people tuning in finally. So I'll be on here, I guess, until it pooters out. It's nice to see everyone and interact with everyone though. It's nothing special, dude. There's so many people like myself that do the same or similar. A lot of the trucking, man, it happens 24/7. There's always shit moving on the highways. There's always things being delivered to stores, and the shit you buy online being delivered. Like there's so much moving around constantly. I do antique furniture these days, but we'll see what happens with the economy. If shit gets bad, that'll be one of the first things definitely to slow up. But I mean, shit, a guy could go and log, he could move medical equipment, you could move food. There's like essential items you could get into moving and transport that it doesn't matter what's going on, they're always going to move. So you'll be job security, I guess. But it's funny, it seems like the jobs that aren't really all that important, aren't that essential, are some of the highest paying fucking jobs. But you get the guy that works on the cars, he's not making $400 an hour, but that dirtbag attorney that's, helping the neighbors sue you for some dumb shit fucking reason is making $400 or $500. I don't understand it. The surgeon, he's so much more important, but yet I fixed his car so he could come save your life. So we all do a part. It's just, it's very unfair kilter. Some say it's because of the schooling and this, that, and the other. And there is a little more schooling for some other things, but in the end, some of the shit, man's a constant learning, changing deal. So I mean, everything, I guess, eventually changes and evolves. Oh, buddy, what's your bed? What? Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Come on, bud. Get in your bed. Oh, he's a good boy. You be an old man, huh, bud? Yeah, you good boy. I'm a good boy. Well, the fan on the inverter works. I'm happy to hear that, because the last one overheated. I don't think the fan was fucking working. It's freaking awesome. Now I just got to do the solar setup, because right now, unless I have somewhere to plug into, like with a cord, or if I just run the van, I'm running off my battery in the van, and I don't like that. So I need to get another battery bank, and then the means to be able to charge that, which would be solar. But I'll have it where I can either plug it in and charge the batteries, or do it via solar. I'll probably do like 2 batteries. I'm not really sure where I'm going to stick those, but I mean, there's all sorts of space underneath the van to build a box, or like there's all sorts of shit that can be done battery wise. I haven't looked to see what other people are doing and where they're sticking them, but I definitely like to do that to make it a little more. I don't like idling the diesels, especially these days. It's so fucking bad for them with all the emission shit on them. right now. I got a jump box. I haven't been charging that, so that's really the main thing I'm charging right now is the jump box. The jump box is the means of if I do run my battery down, I can start it again. But it's not like I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere around here. I'm really not all that tired. Been a pretty chill day today. Here. Mean a good boy. Wet. Needle man. Needle man. Anyone got any big plans this weekend? We'll be up at Skagit Raceway doing the sprint cars. Got my buddy flying into Seattle Friday afternoon. I pick him up. Then we'll probably go goof off and eat and do some shit. But yeah, race day Saturday and I believe Sunday too, but I'm not 100% sure. Usually they race Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Appreciate everyone who subscribed. You guys are awesome. I'm definitely going pretty good. The channel's got pretty good traction here the last, I don't know, month or two. So we'll just keep plugging along. I appreciate everyone that's helped to get it to the point to where it's at. Food, I don't know. I guess it just depends on what I'm in the mood for. Mexican food's good, Chinese food's good. I guess really mainly I like barbecuing. A nice grilled steak or tri-tip or smoked brisket. I like doing that stuff. What's up, Rescue? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Just chilling here in Seattle underneath the 99. I got to deliver first thing in the morning, and then we're headed out north. Got to go pick up some parts. I got to do a little bit of shopping. Yeah, pretty chill. I'm just kind of just hanging out until Friday, really. Catfish, yeah, catfish is good. I used to work at a fish farm, and yeah, you got the two fillets and then the whatever the gizzard underneath, giblets or whatever the hell people called them, and then bread them up and fry them. Shit was good. I want to try alligator. My boy's down. He goes down to Florida a lot, and he talks about that. So I definitely want to go out there and go give that a try. Yeah, I've been, I go through Canada to go to Alaska. Alaska's where I'm out of. Mexico. Been down in South America, Brazil, Peru. I think that's about it. I don't know. I monkeyed around a little bit. I want to travel some more though, for sure. It's just shit's really fucked up in the world right now. Yeah, hopefully in the next couple of years, the channel's doing well, and I'll be able to start bringing in some monies to help fund some of these. Going to some of these places gets a little expensive. It's usually where I go, it's way off in the sticks a lot of times. But far off places is anywhere. I mean, it's anywhere and everywhere. It just depends on where you're at and how far that is from you, I guess. But I mean, anything can be a far off place. Anything from a restaurant to a national park in a different country. It's just anything. No, Alaska is 100% a part of the United States, but it's like an island. You can either fly there or take a boat without actually having to be in another country. Otherwise, you have to go over the border into Canada and drive through Canada, which is like, I think it's 1,700 miles or some shit of Canada you're driving through. It's quite a bit of Canada. For me, when I go, it's like from where I go from to where I come back, it's about 3,600 miles one way. So you're looking at 7,200 miles round trip. I mean, Alaska, the way I look at it though, it is like another country though. I mean, you can't just easily drive there. You have to be prepared. You have to have your passport. You know what I mean? It's not just like jumping in the car and driving to New York. But it's a beautiful country. If you've never been, I highly suggest, if you like nature, to go out there, because Alaska's beautiful. It's a lot of just raw, rural land. No, I got a shit ton of property out there. I just go out there, work on the property, or go hang out. Honestly, I've done very little fishing in Alaska, very little hunting. Not that I'm against, I just, when I go out there, I'm busy doing a lot of other shit. I'm just always on the move doing stuff. I don't sit idle like this very often. Build a lot of trail on the property. There's just always stuff to do, always things to fix. But Fairbanks, north of Fairbanks, is where I spend a lot of my time when I go out there. I've been looking into doing something down south towards Anchorage. Kind of hungry, buddy. Yeah. Let's make something. Let's try one of these fucking macaroni. Saw these in the store, and I'm all about like just stuff that just needs water, so we'll give these a try. I only speak English, and I don't even speak that all that well. That's the unfortunate thing. But what's cool is we now have the technology to where you can have a translator with you pretty much all the time. So that's what gives me the ability to communicate with a lot of different people in different countries. Because I'll do like a lot of video time with different people from all over the world. But yeah, I really wish I could speak, because well, my bucket list is very little. I don't have much on it these days. I've done a lot of what I've wanted to do, and I keep finding other shit I want to do. Obviously, but driving from the southern part of Argentina to the northern part of Alaska on 2 wheels. So that, and it's been done. Apparently it takes around 6 months. I feel like I could cut that down significantly. But the problem is you're going through so many different countries, and sometimes you get caught up at the border or whatever. So I would like to have a guide with me that's local. And when I say local, but from South America, that kind of does those types of things. It goes into the different areas that I need to go into and speaks the language and knows the ways. That's the biggest thing. But knowing the different languages would go so much further, because you can get yourself in some pretty fucked up situations and not really know what's going on. It's pretty dangerous down there, that's for sure, in South America. Put a little table in here. That's fine. We'll just use this. Yep. Yep, we'll just use this. Alaska's I don't like people. I like being by myself, so that's why I do well doing what I do. Alaska, it's a good way to just get away from everyone, just be gone. When I'm out there, if I see you on the property, that means you're where you don't belong, and you better get to stepping to the furthest direction out. Oh, I need to read this real quick. I don't remember what I was doing here. So I need good cheese sauce, pour. I guess I gotta take this out. God damn it. White shit all over. So, remove lid and cheese sauce pouch. Add water to fill line and cup. Stir. Microwave uncovered. So how about I leave the cover on it, I heat up some water, and then I fucking pour hot water into, where's the water line? Down there, I see it. Do not overfill. Okie dokie. So that should be enough. I like my little stove, little jet stove. That thing's awesome. Need some turkey, buddy. You like turkey, huh, bud? Good boy. That's the one thing. Trains come through here, and the tracks run like this across the road. The road runs this direction. The port is down here. Man, you'll get the trains in here, and they'll be shuffling trailers and disconnecting and reconnecting. You'll fucking sit back in here for like an hour plus sometimes, just cut off from the other side of fucking Seattle. It's ridiculous. So, uncovered or until pastas tender, stir in cheese. The cheese is last, so we'll let this sit with the lid on. See what happens. Oh, it's supposed to stir it. Sleep. Right where I'm sitting. It's generally I sleep. Or I'll sleep on the floor. This is pretty empty right now. A lot of times I'll have a bunch more shit here. That or one of my bikes. Or a couple of my bikes. I like to take those and ride. But yeah, no, it might look small on the screen or whatever on camera, but this is the biggest fucking van Mercedes makes. There's a lot of room in here. Oh, that shit don't bother me. If I'm tired enough, I'll sleep through whatever, but I don't know, I'm used to noise. Some of the best sleep I've ever gotten is in the sleeper of a Peterbilt going down the road loaded. Something about the way the truck rides when it's loaded, the hum of those tires with the 80,000 pounds on them, and the whistle of that fucking turbo. It's just music in my ears. I would haul with a buddy of mine, Larry, when I hauled cattle, and every fucking time he was driving and I was riding passenger seat, it wouldn't be 30 minutes and I'm already starting to nod off. I'll just crawl into the back. But some of the best sleep I've ever got. Yeah, it's dead over here right now. Come morning, probably 5, 6 o'clock, it's gonna get pretty active. Come 8, 9 o'clock, this place will be all sorts of shit moving around out here. See if this. I'm not sure if it's going to work with the pasta. I've never tried that before. Bubba's. What are we doing, dude? Boo-boo. Good boy. Oh, that's not good. I'm blowing the fucking heater right on my ice chest. I just lost a whole bag of ice yesterday. That ice chest holds ice pretty fucking good. Not too horribly cold. 52 degrees actually. I'm gonna cut that fucker off. Oh, you good boy. Nah. I'll stay on here until it dies out. And then I'll turn on Netflix. I'll probably watch Netflix for like quite a few hours. I didn't do anything today, so I'm just not really tired. I might just have to kick this shit out right here. And then I'm really not doing anything tomorrow either, so it's not like I gotta get all rested up to go drive hella hours. I'm only like an hour and a half further from here. I was thinking about jamming over to Idaho real quick and go check on some shit out there and then look at the property, but that was just stupid driving for really no reason. I can go out there when I go out there May 9th. Go check out everything, visit with everyone. The mud bogs. Come on, buddy. You're such a good boy, my little man. Let's check on this. Let's see what this is doing. Oh, they puffed up. Yeah. Alrighty. Like that might work out just fucking swelly, Hanky. Good enough. Good enough. I don't know what the fuck this sauce is. I've never had one of these. This is interesting. It's almost like an MRE. Yeah. My shit's all over the place. I kind of just adapt where needed, but I am a night owl, 100%. I mean, I have been since I was younger. I don't know why. A lot of my work has usually been at night if I can find it. But yeah, I don't mind. I don't know. You just don't have to deal with so much shit at night, I guess. Nah, it's really not that loud. That freeway in the morning though, fucking 99, that shouldn't be loud. And cars hitting those little metal plates in there just constantly clacking, and then the big trucks, the heavy loads, that shit gets really loud. I've never been here this early. I usually roll up in here about 2 o'clock in the morning or so. I think I rolled in here at like 10:30. I've changed jobs so many. So I'm driving out of high school, but I haven't driven all the way through the last 20 years. I was driving out of high school. I was doing construction at the same time, and then I spent quite a nice stint of years doing construction, and then I opened up my own motorcycle shop back in 2012, somewhere's in there, and I had that for like 5 years, and then I got in a pretty nasty accident, and at that point, that's when life changed drastically, and I was like, well, I still ride motorcycles and shit, but I didn't want to do the shop anymore, so I sold all that shit off, and I started looking at what else I wanted to do, and I've always liked driving, and I like going to places. So I was like, well, fuck, if I could get paid to go off and go do shit. So, like, I've been to every national park for the most part. I haven't gone to Hawaii. Hawaii's the only state I haven't been to. But I've been to, all the national. I've been to so many just different places. That's what's cool with doing this. So, and again, in the industry, I've pivoted 3 or 4 different times in transport industry in the last 10 years, doing different shit. So I don't mind it, but at some point I won't want to do this anymore. So I won't do it. I'll figure something else out. Hopefully at that point though, I can just retire. That's the goal, is just to get some side shit going on and some residual income, and then just do that. I guess that's kind of where this is coming in, kind of working towards that side money, getting that paid partnership with YouTube to help fund some of this going off and doing shit. And I want to do some bigger things too. So that would be nice to be able to get some funding in other ways to help pay for this instead of just paying out of pocket, because I don't get any sponsorship or anything for doing any of the adventures I go off and do. It's all out of my own pocket, which I enjoy. Just eat that shit. Quit being weird. Yeah, so I have one other van that runs. I do basically the whole West Coast. I do everything from Idaho clear down to like Sacramento, California. And then the other one does that all the way down to Texas. So when I first started my company, yeah, I wanted like 100 trucks. I wanted my name and I wanted to, yeah, not anymore. Fuck no, not anymore. Dude, having multiple rigs on the road and shit moving constantly in all sorts of different directions, that in itself is just a full-time job. So if I'm not driving, like, everyone seems to think like the whole dream and plan is to start your own business, start your own company, and then be able to step back and collect the monies and not have to fucking work and shit. And that's just not the case. Your hands, if it's something you care about and it's a company that you want to be successful, you're gonna keep your hands in it. Because as soon as you let other people take control and run your shit, that's when things start falling apart. I gotta be on top of things. I want to be knowledgeable in all aspects of what's going on. So even if I'm not going to do it, I want to know about it. So it's like accounting and shit like that. You know, I might not be all up and up on that, but I know enough to know that I'm being fucked. Money's disappearing. You know what I mean? You want to be knowledgeable in some things, but all in all, it's not bad. Just it's a big headache having more rigs on the road. It's enough just doing the fucking two, seriously. No, dude, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't have that bad of life. I've had to deal with some shit here the last few years. I mean, we all have our fucking ups and downs. But no, life's not bad. I make good money. I get to travel around. I get to see people that I want to see. So all in all, like I don't dislike this at all. I very much enjoy it. But when that time comes where I don't like it anymore, then I'll figure out what's next, if there needs to be something next. It's like Alaska, you know, I really like Alaska, I enjoy Alaska, but there'll probably be some point where I don't want to be in Alaska. I want to deal with negative fucking 50 degrees. Like, I don't mind it now. At some point though, I'll get old and I have issues with my body already, and those might become more problematic later on in life with cold temperatures, and it might just get to the point where I can't be out there. So when that time comes, we'll just pivot into doing something different. That's what life's about, is just adapting and evolving, but meanwhile still pushing forward. Bubba's, I need another fucking trash bag. I threw all that shit away and I didn't take the bag. Dumb. Buddy. Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear. What are you doing, little man? What are you doing, little man? Big truck, big truck. Pooh Bear.
My good boy. Oh, he's my little man. He's my old man. He's my old man. Oh, Bubba. Oh, Bubba, you fall off the bed. You fall off the bed. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I got you.
Get up there and drop that.
You lazy fuck. It's probably that medication I gave you, huh? What's up, Salt? It's just how I am. I mean, honestly, if you don't like it, you can just change the channel. It's Hank. He's my little Boston Terrier, my road dog. You know, man. Oh, buddy. He's like 13. He's old man. Yeah, I'm not really religious either, man. But no, I appreciate that. I wish you success in everything that you go off and do in life. We all deserve it. Some of us work harder than others. Yeah, that's what my mom says too. But I've worked in shops my whole life. The people I'm around generally, I played in the corporate world for a while, and that caused a little bit of issues. But in the end, when I sat in those corporate meetings on the fucking Zoom and talked what I talked, I told them, I was like, I know some of you, I'm ruffling some feathers, hurting some feelings, but in the end, you guys aren't paying me for how I talk. You pay me for what I can do, and what I can do, I'm very good at what I can do, and so. Yeah, it's caused issues, but I don't know. It's just how I talk. I don't mean anything personal by it. I do try to be better, but yeah, when you work in a shop amongst a bunch of old men for most of your life, doing all sorts of different things, you know, just get to talking. Yeah, I get to have him. I had his sister up until September. I had to put her down. Her heart started giving out. So they're at 13, so they're kind of getting to the end. But yeah, both of them were on the road with me for 10 years. They've seen all the country and a couple others. No, it's all good. Like I said, my mom said the same shit to me. You sound more intelligent when you don't use those words. I don't know. It's gotten me to where I've gotten so far in life, which isn't so bad. So it's just the crowd of people you hang out with. And by the way, I don't fuck with the corporate world anymore. I did that for 5 years, running contract for Modelo, Pacifico, and Corona. I was doing all the lower 48 X Games, Summer X Games, Winter X Games, Bottle Rock, like all the big concerts. I'm cool on that shit. I did it. I'm not into concerts and things like that. I don't even like people. I don't really drink, so it was kind of weird that I got into doing all that. But yeah, I did it for a while, and then I didn't like the new. The corporate was bringing in these younger, new faces and shit. And when I say younger, they were younger than I was. We're talking like late 20s, early 30s. Some of these kids trying to come in and tell me how it needs to be, and I'm telling them how it is and how it's been done and how it's going to be done. And yeah, it just started a bunch of back and forth, too much, and not having the things that I was asking them to have when I got on site. And finally, they just said, you know what? I'm not renewing contract this year, and then COVID hit, so it all worked out for the best, I guess. Yeah, it's part of having pets. I've had them now for a while, so I mean it sucks, but it needed to be done. She was just suffering at that point. She was only around because I wanted her to be around at that point, you know, so that's not a good reason. I'm sitting underneath the the 99 highway in Seattle. The building I gotta drop the warehouse I'm dropping at is right in front of me. So I'll drop them. They open at like, I don't know, 7 or 8 tomorrow morning. So I'll drop as soon as they open and then I'm out. I go further north. I'm going up to Skagits after this. Between Burlington and Bellingham. I don't drive big truck anymore. I got a Mercedes Sprinter van, the biggest Mercedes Sprinter van Mercedes makes. This is pretty empty. I generally a little bit fuller than this, and I mean, I'll stay in here as long as I can stay in here and it's comfortable. Otherwise, I'll get a hotel room or some shit, or if I want to get a shower or something, or just somewhere to stretch out. I'll do that, but for the most part, I'm pretty content in here. I have my little heater, I have my TV and iPad. I'm gonna get wired up with the Starlink. Once I get that, then that'll be awesome. Then I'll be able to I'll be connected wherever I go. I'm really, really looking forward to that. Yep, I haven't driven big truck shit. Been almost 15 years. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been doing what I'm doing now, my own company transporting. I've been doing antique furniture for like 4 years. I've been doing transport for about 10 years. I've been driving off and on professionally for like 20. So, Starlink, check it out. I don't know if you ever heard of King of the Hammers. King of the Hammers is down in Southern California in Johnson Valley. It's basically in the middle of nowhere, desert. It's 3 weeks of off-road racing. So they do the desert moto bikes, the desert dirt bikes. They do the trophy off-road trucks. So basically them trucks with the crazy suspension, they go hella fast through the desert. And then they do the ultra UTVs. So basically your UTV Razors, your Polaris go-kart fucking things. Those things are all built up crazy, and they do crazy climbing. And then so it's 3 weeks of all that different racing. And Starlink was running basically the whole race this year. All the rigs were set up. Well, not all. Most of them were set up with a live feed, so you could basically go on your phone and pick the car you want to look at and see, because you only get to see so very small, a couple few turns and maybe a mountainside of the track. There's still like 130 other miles of track to go. You don't see a lot of most of all the race. So that was really cool. A lot of people out there had Starlink, and everyone I was talking to, every time I was using it, there was no complaints about throttling down or lack of connectivity or any of that shit. Everyone had everything positive to say about that. So that sold it right there. So I would like to do that. The only thing you need is just clear sky. So I go into Alaska, from the lower 48 to Alaska. I use a satellite phone. To use it is expensive. To buy it, you can get them for like a decent one for like $300. They're not horribly expensive. They're just horribly expensive to use. But going to Alaska, Starlink, you just have the Starlink going, you flip your phone onto Wi-Fi calling, and now you got a satellite phone. And only for $165 a month, plus the $500 for all the gear and shit. But that's your gear at that point. There's no monthly cost for the gear. You're just paying for the deal, and you're only paying when you want to use it. So if you don't want to use it next month, you just don't pay. So it's not a contract thing, it's just as you use it. So if you're gonna go camping and you only have Starlink for mobile use, then just fire it up for the month you're gonna go camping and use it. What's cool is having it in the van. I can take it off and go do my traveling around that I do, but I also can just park it close to the house and just use the Starlink off the fucking van at the house. So for $165 a month, I have internet wherever I want it. And people are paying like $100 a month for just internet at their fucking house. So it's a no-brainer. Yeah, it's a little difficult to eat on the road. Yeah, Elon did Starlink, so I think that's awesome. I do feel like it's probably going to go up in price as the years go on, but all in all, I think for what you're getting, the service that you're getting, it's good quality internet and it's wherever you want it. For the price, I think it's amazing. And at that point, for what I do, the page, and starting to want to kind of go off and do more things, I want to set up a backpack that I can have Starlink running off of. So when I go off on hikes and shit, we can have a mobile Starlink set up via hiking, and then maybe run some Cat 5 wire down in like mine shafts and light those up with a little bit of Wi-Fi or something, and do some live feeds down some mine shafts or something. I don't know. I got all sorts of plans for different things to do with the channel once we get that up and going. I just need to sit idle fucking long enough. I'm just moving all the time. Hey, you take care too. It's nice. Thanks for stopping in. Hit that subscribe button. Check in again. Right on, you're out of Florida. That's awesome. Well, you have a good rest of your evening, and you take care. And hopefully I'll catch you next time. I had no idea that was vibrating on the windshield the whole fucking time. I had no idea that was vibrating on the windshield.
Okay, let's see here. Let's open that and let's turn off